What is good, guys and girls of YouTube? It's your boy Justin Omoe here in the most cringiest way possible here for y'all. Hold on. It sounds better if I do this. Great, now that we know each other, I'm going to talk to you guys and girls about vocal mistakes in your recordings if you do mess up. And yeah, I'm going to go through and diagnose these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vocal problems that you may or may not be, messing yourself over with. What's that catchphrase that I say? Hold on. Some of you guys and girls are screwing yourself over. So let me go ahead and diagnose this for y'all and let me, let you know what's wrong. Yeah, check it, yeah. It's your boy Justin Omoe, running the shit like Usain Bolt. You already know the story. I got so much glory. No, I'm talking about not the hole that you think in the bathroom with the girl. You already know how it be. Okay, so I think you get the gist of it. Not the gist of it. This vocal here, obviously, is distorting. And for those who don't know about that, because there's a lot of people that do send me tracks like this, it messes up. It's not great. So see here, I just went to here and faded the in and the out one just to show you this line right here. All right, you see this line right here? This is called distortion / clipping / squashing, whatever you want to call it. I guess in this case it's called clipping. This occurs when you record over 0 decibels and the system can't take it over. It can't deal with it. So look, yep. Notice how this 0 over here, yeah, it won't go past it. Nah. You see, what happens is after it goes 0 decibels, if it goes any higher, is basically a threshold. It's saying hard clip this whore, like drop it. We don't want it above 0. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it sounds bad. Drop it. That's mistake number 1. So let's just name it distorted. We don't want that. Next. Yeah, chicken noodle soup. You know how it do. Hot sauce in it too. Yeah. Chicken is good. So eat it. Fuck Peter. They could suck on my little peanut. Okay, here we go. Aside from the little peanut part, the issue about this track right here, it will be better if I just play the track itself. Yeah, chicken noodle soup. You know how it do. You see and notice that the voice is cutting off? Well, that's because somebody thought it was a great idea to record with a noise gate on, and their threshold or gain, threshold level is high, so it just chops off the whole thing. Not saying it's bad to have a noise gate on there. It's bad when you set it up bad, because when you cut off the vocals immediately, you're cutting off words, you're cutting off stuff like I mentioned in the Backpack Kids song. He had some of those as well. The reason why I would say not to use a noise gate or don't use a noise gate, which is practically the same thing, is because you're cutting off artifacts of the track. You're cutting it off. Do the noise gate after if you want, but keep the raw recording. If you have the noise gate on and it chops off words, you won't be able to get it back. Not even that, but if your voice or vocal has noise in it, like outside noise, like what you hear right now, that sound, that's bad. I mean, that will be in the track even if you use a noise gate. So you could take off the noise gate, record it raw, and then you could be able to get that artifact of noise and denoise it post editing, which you're supposed to do. Noise gate. Wait, what the fuck? I called it noise gate. Noise gate. There we go. I don't know what happened just now. Alright, issue number 3. Yeah, I'm killing ya. Not like Kill Bill. More like Leatherface. You know the deal. Not the pickle. trying to tickle your armpit, unless you aren't a girl, and I won't tickle you, cause that's gay. No homo, and no offense to anybody that is gay. Okay, so what's the issue with this one? Other than my whack rhyming, freestyling, it kind of gives it away here. FM8, FM8. The problem with this one is simply, yeah, I'm killing ya, not like Kill Bill. There's a sound embedded into the vocal that we don't want, and no, you cannot get that away. So what happened? This happened because your dumb self put it into a track that had sound already being produced in it. So if you had like a vocal track in insert number 7, and then you record and that vocal track plays, guess what? That vocal track is going to be in the recording because you're recording it. Same thing I did like with the FM8 sound, the 3X oscillator, which is bass or something, the battery 4, which is the drum pad or whatever. If you were to record over it, guess what? When it plays, it's going to record. It's going to record over your vocals, and things won't be nice. That is why you record in an empty insert. So this one is recorded over already used insert. That is probably the best way for me to explain that. Next. Hit the rip and rhyme, do it all the time. Subliminal messages that don't rhyme, but you people out here trying to assume all this shit like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing with my shit? Sorry if you hate cursing, but if you do, then you're a bitch. Pussy shit. Don't fuck with me, you pussy ass bitch. I beat the shit out of your bitch ass. I have no idea what happened at the end there. I'm not gonna lie. Something happened there. But this track has plosives. That's when there's no pop filter / windshield, whatever you want to call it, and then you start pooping out in this. It's like, you know, anytime wind gets into the microphone's capacitor, no, whatever it's called, the pickup magnet, it smacks it. That's why we have this windshield, to prevent air force and only allow the vibrations to collide into the microphone to transduce into an electrical digital signal noise and then be produced into the computer via sample rate and bit rate, bit depth, and so forth. How do we deal with it? Of course, put on a pop shield, pop filter, windshield, whatever you want to call it, the Windex. Just stay away from it. Poo, Poseidon, peaches, and cream. If you want, you could avoid saying P and B and winded sounds, but that's gonna be pretty hard, and I wouldn't advise doing that because freedom of speech. So notice how it didn't pop or nothing. Freedom of speech, boy. I think that's how you spell plosives. Don't at me. Next. Hey, it's the word of the rhymes. I do this every time, and I make my dimes from it. Not talking about the drugs, I'm talking about the money. Don't even think about anything that's funny. I'm a good citizen, good religion, and yeah, I do this issue. I'm on a mission to get a lot of collective incognitions and turn this shit into a revolution. I hope you losing lotion. I mean, don't worry about it. Okay. What's the issue with this one? It sounds nice. Yeah, for some idiot who has their phone speakers listening to this video, watch it on the PC or put on headphones because, you know, this is an audio channel. The issue with this one is that we have background noise. Not talking about the drugs, I'm talking. Could you hear it? Not talking about the drugs, I'm talking about the money. Don't even think about any. Yeah, there's noise in there, believe it or not. And guess what? Some people might think, oh, it's not an issue. Let me send it to the mixer. Guess what? It's not going to work out nice. You know why? Because if we put on effects, it's going to be even worse. And matter of fact, give me a second. Here I have the vocal insert in route number 9. And number 9 has this preset that I just right-clicked and dropped in there. Making sure everything's nice. Not talking about the drugs, I'm talking about the money. Don't even think about anything that's funny. So you can hear it, even with the mixing, it's not gonna help it. All right, I'm just letting you know, it's not gonna help it. Somebody's on my lawn, bitch. I'm about to shoot them. All right, I have no clue where the hell I left off, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little freaked out right now. You know, after somebody went in my mom's van and stole my wallet, used it. Now I see this guy, whoever he was, scouted my house around a bit. I didn't see anything. My back door was unlocked. They don't know how to lock the doors. I swear on my life. I'm gonna wrap this thing up real quick, hopefully, and then I'm gonna stay the rest of my day paranoid as fuck. And I gotta pee too. I'm holding it in. Yeah. Woo, good luck to me. Hold on, let me bring this over here. I think I have a better way to see. Even with effects can't deal with it. That's basically it. So, noise in background. Next. Yeah, word to your mom. Osama bin Laden in the city. Y'all saw. They had this shit on Yahoo. I ain't even playing. They got my man. Okay, obviously you could tell what the issue is. It's so damn low. Normalizing it. Yeah. Normalizing it makes it sound nice, but Osama bin Laden innocent. Y'all saw. You can't really hear it that much, but there's noise introduced. You can hear it there. And even if we throw it into insert number 9 here. Yeah, word to your mom. So low that, you know, the effects ain't working with it, but if I raise it up. Yeah, word to your mom. Osama bin Laden innocent. Y'all saw. You can hear the noise even more here. Yeah, and what if we were to denoise this one? So let me see. Go into this, Edison. Here, click, drag. Yeah. Okay. Let's throw it in here. Okay. I'm gonna hit play. Yeah, word to your mom. Osama bin Laden innocent. Your man and Saddam Hussein is fucked up. I don't know if you can hear clearly. Maybe if I can raise this up. You're gonna hear it sounds wishy-washy. And I'll turn off my mic and press play. Man and Saddam Hussein is fucked up. They're innocent, but the US wanna fuck it up. Do you hear all that little wavy, wishy, digitally sounding sound? Yeah, that's the sound. That's what happens when you record too low. It picks up the noise, or the noise gets amplified. And yeah. So for this one, it was recorded too low. And the answer for that would be to easily raise up the input gain. You probably have it set on 0. Why? Don't do that. Don't do that, but next. Working all day till I get paid. Yeah, look at me, shooting y'all with AK-47s full of knowledge, and I ain't even had to finish college. So here's the opposite, which is recorded too loud. Pause. If I were to go here, you can see it's been recorded too loud. I was actually recording from over here. That's what happens when, you know, you have the input gain too loud. And it's the same old shenanigans. If I were to denoise this as well, just take this. Working all day. And let's go over to the end. Notice how much artifacts is here. You know, it's blech. Now you can see even when I denoised it, it still looks like it got some noise in there. I could do a second run if I want. Matter of fact, let's do that. Okay, here we go. And I'll drag this in. Cool. By the way, you can see how thick the vocals are. That's usually a like here, great example. Look at that wave. That's what happens when you record too loud. And oh wait, it's silent already. Working all day till I get paid. Yeah, look at me, heaven's full of knowledge, and I ain't. You can hear it there when my breath. It's like, you know, taking away artifacts. Do this bitch. What do I do, dude? But along with recording loud, it kind of takes away from the whole loudness dynamics. Do this bitch. It just feels fat in your face, and that's not what we want. So yeah, to counter that, lower the input gain, find a good spot for you, and you know, create the air, Don't raise it up too loud to the air can't even get caught. It's getting squished in. Too loud. And last but not least, what is this one here? I have no clue myself. Last but not least, yeah, wicked rhymes. I do this all the time. Yeah, I be doing this like every while. Yeah, it's your boy. You already know. Okay, yeah. So what's the issue with this one? Yeah, there's a reverb and a delay on it, but guess what? It's not even in an insert. What happened? The truth is, I had a reverb and a delay on my insert channel, and when I recorded, it recorded that onto it. Guess what? You're not able to change the reverb, you're not able to change the delay. You can't do nothing because it's all recorded, it's embedded, similar to the noise gate. It's just, yeah. Oh, there's actually one more thing that I could show y'all. Let me just name this. What was this one? Recorded. Oh, and to counter this, to, you know, do better than that, easily record it raw, like I said. Don't have any special effects on it. That'll mess up your, you know, quality of recording. What if you did the best performance ever and it messed up? Your fault. But there's actually one more thing that I did not mention, but that would be recording with a loud mix to the point where the song bleeds. So if I were to give you an example here. Hey, chicken noodle, ramen noodle, who the fuck was that outside? I swear I'm about to buy a gun and defend my rights. I got the castle walls, I hate all of y'all. Just kidding, I love y'all. Make sure to hit subscribe and all that. Thumbs up, share it to your friends and family. I only get like 80 people subscribing a day, so thank you anyways, yeah. Let's make it to 1,000 a day, that'd be nice. Like fried rice. And yeah, okay, let's go ahead and see that vocal and you'll see what I mean by the whole bleeding. Hey, chicken noodle, ramen noodle. Do you hear it? If not, I'll raise it up for you. I'll boost it all the way. Hey, chicken noodle, ramen noodle, who the fuck was? You can hear here especially. The beat is in the background. Don't do that. That's when you're too loud of a mix. And be grateful that I had closed back ear headphones and not open back, or, you know, semi-open. That would have been wild. So that's 8+1 things, mistakes for your vocals. Don't do that. Be the good boy. Record at a good level. Have a peak around -6 decibels, -3 decibels at least. And yeah, thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully I can edit this and put this out for y'all at 3 o'clock. I'm still a little paranoid. I gotta pee. And yeah, I'll be, don't worry, I'll check the bathroom as well, like behind the shower curtains. I know, don't worry about your boy. I got this. And yeah, it's your boy, Justin Amoy. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. Peace. I'm out. Whoop.